Hi, this is Jeff Locklear with H&H Color Lab, and this is a video tutorial on our H&H School software. Specifically, we're going to look at a new feature in the software called Image Level Color Override. And what problem this will address is it'll give you greater flexibility in determining which images and packages ordered from those images are printed in black and white and or color or sepia 1 and 2. We have currently in the software, you can do any combination of 1 to 36 packages for a set of packages, and we're finding that a lot of our customers like to offer duplicates of their packages in black and white or a brown tone, that sort of thing. And quite often, if you're doing this, there's just not enough package variations available if you only have 1 to 36, even though that's still quite a bit. So that's the problem we're trying to address, and I want to kind of explain to you how all this works. And I think the first place to start is let's go ahead and look at a pretty standard package group. In this particular package group, we have A through Z, and I think there's also a 0 up here. Yes, there is. And what we're finding people are wanting to do is they'll have a package A with the contents of what you see in this particular one here, and they'll want to offer it in color in black and white. And the only way currently prior to this new feature to do that was to duplicate your package A and set every one of the products within that package as a black and white. A lot of work, and quite often if a customer wanted to do it to every single package that they had offered, including the add-ons, you basically would just run out of package letters and numbers to work with. So that's what we're trying to address, is an easier, more flexible way to do that. So let's go into a project and let me explain to you how you set this up. So we're going to go into this one here. And in order to set your project up, because it's on a project per project basis, to use the image level color override, is you go to Project, Setup and Reports, and there's a checkbox now that's for Set Color Preference Per Image. So I'm going to check that, and it gives me a little warning that indicates how it's going to be applied to group images and memory mates, and that it will not be available to service items if it's a school job. So be sure you pay attention to that. And once I hit Save, you see I have a field added now that is called Color. That is the color preference for that particular image. So if I want to, I can set this gentleman's image to black and white. All right, I can set this group image to black and white, and I can set this individual's picture to sepia. So you get a nice visual of how they're going to look here. And what's really kind of nice is when you go into your crop screen, you actually see the images in the color tone also in the crop screen too. So you always know what color tone you're going to be ordering from for the particular images. So that's a real nice feature to make for that to happen. Now, kind of give you an idea of how this is going to work with templated products. Keep in mind, if I order a bordered product, the border is in color, and if I order a black and white color tone of this subject's image, the subject's image is going to be black and white, but the actual graphic will be in color. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind. So if you're ordering a memory mate, let's say, and you order the memory mate from this individual here, then the individual's image will be black and white, and the group image that goes with that individual will be black and white, but the actual graphic used for the memory mate will be in color. Okay, so I think the best way to think about it is whatever the color tone is of the subject in a group project of the individual, that color tone is going to trump the color that is of the black or of the group image. And when I show you some examples, it'll make a little bit more sense to you. But anyway, so you can come through here and set your different color variations to however you want them. Okay, if I'm going to order from this one here in particular, and I order a memory mate from this individual, okay, the memory mate is going to be sepia of the individual and sepia of the group. But if I ordered just a 5x7 of the group, it's going to be black and white. So there's some variations that you kind of have to keep track of. So whatever packages are ordered from the individual, those are all going to be printed based on the color that you've selected for the individual itself. Okay. Another nice feature, what you can do is you can come in and you can right click on one of these and you can come down here and copy that image however you choose to. So now we've made a copy of it, and I can have one printed in black and white and one printed in color form. So there's some different things you can do there, or we can select this one as sepia. So there's all these different variations that you have available to you as far as how you set these. The other thing to keep in mind, if you come back in here into Project Setup and Reports, and if you decide to uncheck that, you're going to lose all your color settings because they basically just go away because they're not part of the project anymore. So keep that in mind also, all right? So I'm going to go ahead in the next video, I'm going to show you some of the results that you'll see based upon how your color selections are made.